usually of sound mind but occasionally of unsound mind. நார்மலாக ஓகே, எப்போவாது கிறுக்கு பிடிக்கும் இல்லையா? That's why it says, right? Usually of a sound mind but occasionally of unsound mind. According to section 12, a person who is usually of sound mind but occasionally of unsound mind may not make a contract when he is of unsound mind. When he is not okay, that time he cannot contract. A sane man, normal man, who is so drunk that he cannot understand the terms of a contract or form a rational judgment as to its effect on his interest, cannot enter into a contract whilst such drunkenness lasts. Means a person who is drunk, he loses his consciousness or loses his judgment. He cannot contract. When a person is burden of proof, means what? Who has to prove? When a person is of sound mind, burden of proving is of unsound mind at the time of contract lies in the person who challenges the other person, other party, who says this guy is not sound. When a person is usually of unsound, normal is not sound. Right? Proving is of sound mind at the time of contract lies on the person who affirms it. The person who says, yeah, he is sound now, that person. Suppose somebody is unsound all the time, suddenly sometimes he is sound, then the burden of proving that he is okay is on the person who is saying he is alright now. Right? In case of drunkenness or delirium from fever or other causes, the burden of proving that he was so delirious from fever or so drunk lies on the person who challenges the validity. Right? Somebody signs a contract when he was drunk. The other person challenges he is not okay, then the other person has to prove he is drunk. Exceptions. The position of contracts with persons of unsound mind is identical with that of contracts with a minor. So like minor is having some effect, right? He cannot protect himself. Similarly, unsound persons also cannot protect, whether they are drunk, whether they are not okay, those kind of people. Right? So the position of contract with persons of unsound mind, this is how it is given. He may enforce a contract for his benefit, not for others. His benefit. His property shall be attachable for realization of money due against him for the supply of necessaries, similarly to the minor contract. The minor also we give money for necessities, then you can attach the property, not the person. Similarly, necessaries to him or to his dependents. That is the exception. Person disqualified by law. Besides minor and persons of unsound mind, there are others who are disqualified from contracting under the provisions of some other laws. Such persons have been discussed. Alien enemy, right? Apart from minor and other unsound people, there are some other people who are disqualified. Who are they? Alien enemy. Alien enemy is normal. Alien. Alien is a person not from this country, is an alien. It's an enemy. Maybe friend, but he is an enemy now. Alien enemy. Alien whose country is at peace with the Republic of India is called alien friend. Is usually the full contract, full capacity. Alien whose country is at war with the Republic of India is called alien enemy. Positions of contract during a war. When the war is declared, like your Kargil war or some war, Bangladesh war, Pakistan war, that time alien enemy can either enter into contract or can be sued in an Indian court except by license from the Supreme Court. Positions of contracts entered before war, if such contracts are against, such may benefit the enemy, such contracts stand dissolved. If such contracts are not against public policy, they are suspended. If it is against policy, they are cancelled. If they are okay, but they are suspended till the war is over. So let us see an example. An Indian carries on a business in Pakistan. Indian fellow goes to Pakistan, enters into a contract with Y, he carries on business in India. Right? Immediately after the formation of the contract, war broke between India and Pakistan. In this case, X becomes the alien enemy. Though he is an Indian and the contract between X and Y The ex is an Indian, but he was in Pakistan doing business. But there is another person who is in India. There's a war breaks down. The person who is in Pakistan becomes alien enemy. So the contract, if it is not against public policy, will be suspended till the duration of the war, maybe 1 year or 6 months, like that. Will be revived after the war is over. Sovereigns and ambassadors. Sovereignty is what another country. Ambassador is representatives of other countries. They can enter into contracts and enforce those contracts in our court, but they cannot be sued in our courts without the sanction of the central government, unless they choose to submit themselves in the jurisdictions of our court. So they are protected. Convict, a person who is convicted. A person is called a convict during his period of sentence. His contractual capacity is summarized as under. During the period of sentence, he cannot enter into contract. When after the expiration of the period of sentence, or when he is on parole, when he is released on jameen or whatever, he can enter into a contract. He can sue on contract also. Company under the Companies Act as statutory, corporation under the Special Act of Parliament, the contractual capacity of the company and the statutory corporation. If it is a company, contractual capacity remains the object clause of MOA. If it is a statutory corporation, the contractual capacity remains the statute creating it. So what is the position of insolvent? The person who is not able to pay the debt. When a person's debt exceeds his assets, is adjudged insolvent, and his property stands vested in the official receiver or official lessee. So insolvent person cannot enter into contracts relating his property, cannot sue, cannot be sued. When the insolvent is discharged, above said qualification is removed. He can come back to normalcy.